That was a nice play by Hinata and Kageyama. Oh my god, like, say what you want, there was a lot of good points in this episode, but that final scene, when Hinata jumps up, and he's in his mind, like, thinking in his mind, like, oh shit, I'm too fucking close to the net, like, oh god, and then all of a sudden Kageyama looks over, he doesn't even take time to think, he just puts the ball over there, and gives it to Hinata, and then Hinata fucking wipes that damn ball, he just spikes that shit down, and that right there was fucking epic. Oh my god, that was fucking epic! Like, Hinata hasn't really been able to do some great plays. I mean, he's done a couple, but not a lot. Like, usually, he's the one doing a lot of the work. And I'm liking it. I'm liking how I'm getting to see, Kurasuno doing a lot of different work and spreading out from different characters. But Hinata hasn't really had time to shine a whole lot. And seeing that right there, when he just fucking spikes that fucking ball and it goes past, like, yo, that's fucking great! Woo! Okay, so, this episode of Haikyuu Season 2. We're getting closer and closer to the finale. And after seeing this episode, I've came to the realization that we're not going to really get to see the inter-high or anything like that, or the finales, or the finals of these matches, like, for instance, the finals before we go to the inter-high and stuff, because we only have, I think, 2 episodes left until the series is done. Still hard to believe. I mean, I've talked about this in a previous series, like Draw. I was talking about, like, holy shit, it's just hard to believe that, so much time has passed since these series have began. I mean, it feels like I just started watching Haikyuu Season 2 very recently, but I think, yeah, it only has, like, 2 episodes left, and it's done. So, yeah, this match, most likely, if I had to place my cards on the table and just place a bet, I most likely would say that next week we're probably going to get the final part of this match between, Oba and Karasuno, because with the episodes, with the remaining episodes, if there is just 2 episodes left, that would mean that the next episode would focus on finishing up the fight, or the match, and then the final episode will be most likely focusing on the aftermath of the match, and just discussing everything, or probably a recap of what they accomplished in the season. I could see something like that happening. So, very, very good things to look forward to in the upcoming weeks for Haikyuu. But for now, focusing back on this episode, Mad Dog gets a lot of the spotlight with this episode. He gets a lot of characterization, a lot of flashbacks, and we get to find out more about what motivates him, why he started volleyball to begin with, and also how he is being integrated into the team of Oba. And that's kind of what majority of this episode was about, honestly. I mean, there was some really good stuff going on with other characters, but it was mainly focusing on Mad Dog and showcasing how he's going to fit in. And usually when this happens, that means the character is probably going to be very important in the future. Mad Dog has already demonstrated crazy ability to be able to spike balls and just demolish the front lines with, when he gets the ball. And, I mean, for him to be getting flashbacks like that, showcasing how, how he acts around teammates, or how he's not really a great team player, and then seeing in this episode how it took the time to kind of develop him to where he is going to integrate into the team and be a better team player and be able to fit in with them, it showcases his strength in the future. I can already see it now. Like, the next time that maybe Karasuno fights Oba, and they have that team, I cannot imagine how insane Mad Dog is going to be when he's a part of the team, and he actually is fitting in with them. Because right now, he's a powerhouse, but he's not the person that can really be the best team player, or the person that's really, kind of fitting in with everybody. And when the team actually meshes together properly, and all the cogs move together, which is going on with Karasuno, that's kind of what majority of the first half of Season 2 has been about. Kind of getting Karasuno on the same page with their teamwork and working together. And now it seems like Oba is starting to do that. They're starting to get in line, and the gears are all moving in place, and all the teammates are starting to fit in together just right. And that's what's currently going on with Mad Dog. So, I mean, I like how this episode is kind of like, reflecting on what, Karasuno has accomplished as well from this season. Karasuno is already kind of ahead of them when it comes to terms of teamwork and kind of meshing together properly, but with Oba also being already this much of a powerhouse, but then now having a teammate that's now fitting in with him, I cannot imagine how insane they're going to be later on, or even this next episode. It's probably going to be freaking ridiculous. So, yeah, episode of Haikyuu. Very enjoyable this week. Really good stuff, especially from Suki. Oh my god, what Suki did in this episode, he definitely was the man. Like how he was playing Mad Dog and using, like, you know, tactics against him. Suki definitely did some really good stuff in this episode. And then also all the different saves too, like Tonica. Oh my god, good man, Tonica. Good fucking man, Tonica, for what you did too. Along with, you know, Mad Dog and stuff. So yeah, episode of Haikyuu, very enjoyable. I loved it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. You all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.